Yes, finally an updated full Blu-ray collection video. Let's get going. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another Blu-ray video. Yes, that's right, guys. I promised you back in my 1,000 subscribers video that I would be bringing you guys an updated full Blu-ray collection video of 2018. I did do a full Blu-ray collection video before in 2016, and I got a lot more Blu-rays than I did in that first Blu-ray collection video. So this collection is a lot bigger than when it was before. And yes, this is going to take forever to do, but I'm doing it for you guys. Since I surpassed 1,000 subscribers, I promised you guys I would do an updated full Blu-ray collection video. I'm not going to go fully in depth with all of these Blu-rays, maybe just some of them, but I do not want to make this video over an hour long, so I'm just going to skim through all of these Blu-rays as quickly as possible. Anyway, guys, enough talking. Let me show you guys my entire Blu-ray collection. Here we go. Alright, up first is 10 Cloverfield Lane. Fantastic sequel to Cloverfield. This was extremely intense. 12 Years a Slave. Very dramatic film and extremely powerful. A Bug's Life. Very underrated Pixar film. I really enjoy this movie. The Accountant, one of the most underrated films that came out last year. Ben Affleck killed it in this movie. This movie had great action in it. Up next are the Alien movies. The first Alien movie, Ridley Scott's classic. This is the best Alien movie in my opinion. Extremely suspenseful and scary. Then we have Aliens, a fantastic action movie that was completely different from Alien. Second best Alien movie. Then we have the underrated Alien film, Alien Covenant. I've defended this movie a lot. I think it's underrated. I think it's really suspenseful and just really does a great service to the Alien franchise. Also, this is the first steelbook that you guys see in my collection. I have a lot of steelbooks. I love steelbooks, and I'm not separating them. They're all part of the collection. The Amazing Spider-Man. I didn't love this movie, but I hated Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm okay with owning this one. I don't hate it. It's just meh. American Psycho. Christy, don't just stare at it. Eat it. Fantastic movie. If you haven't seen this movie, what is your problem? Ant-Man. Really fantastic comic book movie that really surprised me and surprised everybody. Paul Rudd is Ant-Man. He's absolutely hilarious. Next is Arrival, one of Denis Villeneuve's best films. Complete masterpiece. Fantastic film that came out last year. Amy Adams, why didn't she get nominated for Best Actress? What the hell is wrong with you, Oscars? Then we have Avatar. It's a little bit overrated, but it's a beautiful looking movie indeed. And this is a fantastic Blu-ray to own. The visuals look top notch. The Avengers, the complete definition of a totally epic, badass comic book movie. This made me fall in love with MCU movies in general. The sequel, Avengers Age of Ultron. This is a fun movie. Not as good as the first one, but it's really hilarious and badass action in it. Ultron could have been better, but it is great. Another steelbook, Baby Driver, came out last year. This is a great movie. I wanted to put it in my top 10 list. There was just 10 I liked more. But this had a great soundtrack and all the performances were great. Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition does improve the movie a little bit, but the theatrical edition is garbage. But I'm a comic book junkie. I have to own this movie. I didn't love it, but it's just grand spectacle. Beauty and the Beast, a beautiful looking movie, nowhere near as better as the original. The live action was gorgeous, and it is watchable. Big Hero 6, great animated film, just Baymax is one of the greatest characters in an animated film. Ba la 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 la. The Big Sick, one of my favorite films of last year. This is a great film. Kumail Nanjiani's great. This movie's hilarious and heartbreaking at the same time. Go see this movie now. Blade Runner, the final cut in 4K restoration. This is a beautiful looking film in 4K, and it's just a great movie. Didn't fully love it. Blade Runner 2049 I like a little more, but this movie just makes you think, and I appreciate that from Ridley Scott. I have all 5 Bourne movies: The Bourne Identity, The Bourne Supremacy, The Bourne Ultimatum, The Bourne Legacy, Don't Ask, Jason Bourne, Completionist. The original 3 Bourne movies are the best. Bourne Ultimatum's the best one out of the 3. Bourne Legacy isn't that great, but Jason Bourne sucked ass. Sorry. Does Barry Manilow know you raid his wardrobe? Claire's a fat girl's name. The Breakfast Club. Fantastic comedy, coming-of-age movie. John Hughes, his best film. Yes, I said it. Captain America movies, First Avenger, this started off the trilogy great. It has great action in it, and it's so patriotic. Captain America the Winter Soldier, phenomenal spy espionage thriller, phenomenal action in it, and it just really set the stakes for the MCU. My favorite, Civil War, baby. This was a great comic book movie. The airport throwdown, all the characters in general were great. Totally rewatchable. My favorite MCU movie. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Steven Spielberg movie, extremely beautiful. Really underrated Spielberg movie. Dark Knight Trilogy, Batman Begins, fantastic. The Dark Knight, I thought my jokes were bad. Favorite. Gotham's Reckoning! I will defend The Dark Knight Rises. I think it's a great movie. Give me the Chimmy fucking Chongas. Deadpool. Very funny, badass action in it, and a lot of swearing that I love. Can't wait for Deadpool 2. Deepwater Horizon, fantastic true story film by Peter Berg. It was riveting from start to finish. Mark Wahlberg, one of his best performances. Django Unchained, my favorite Tarantino movie. This is an awesome steelbook, by the way. I love this movie. It's a really long movie, but it's totally worth it. Doctor Strange, one of the best looking MCU movies. Gorgeous visual effects, just sloppy humor from time to time. Benedict Cumberbatch steals the show. Really enjoyed Doctor Strange. I have no idea why I own this movie. I don't even own the first one. What is wrong with me? Dumb and Dumber 2, this movie's awful. I don't know why I bought it. Next I have Dunkirk. I'm a Nolan completionist, and this is the most overrated film of last year. That's right, Griffin from Men vs. Movies, calling you out. Dunkirk, I haven't rewatched it yet, so once I rewatch it, maybe I'll like it more, but I just don't get what everyone loves about this movie. Now, I didn't buy this with my own money. My mother bought it for me for Christmas because she wanted to watch it, so at least I didn't have to pay $30 for it. Edge of Tomorrow. Really underrated movie. This is fantastic. One of my favorite Tom Cruise movies. It's a great sci-fi film and action flick. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Elf is my favorite Christmas movie. I will defend it. This movie's absolutely hilarious. Elliot. E.T., one of my favorite Spielberg movies. This movie's fantastic. Next is all the Fast and Furious movies. Fast and Furious 1. Too Fast, Too Furious. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious 4. Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6, Furious 7, and Fate of the Furious. Fast and Furious movies are all guilty pleasures. I love every single one of them. My least favorite is Too Fast, Too Furious, but they're enjoyable to watch. Fences, this was a very dramatic film. Denzel Washington did a phenomenal job, as well as Viola Davis. Time to break the first rule, Fight Club. This is a gritty-ass film. David Fincher, one of his best, and yeah, Fight Club. Bitch! Finding Dory. How come I don't own Finding Nemo yet? What is wrong with me? But Finding Dory, it is a fun sequel. Nowhere close to better, but needed more dramatic elements, but it's a funny film. I love Finding Dory. Life is like a box of chocolates. Forrest Gump. Fantastic film. Totally rewatchable. And just a classic of all classics. Happy birthday! Frosty the Snowman. One of my favorite Christmas movies. Totally fun. Ooga chaka, ooga ooga. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one of my favorite MCU movies. Total blast from start to finish, guys. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Very disappointing sequel, but it is totally fun to watch. Get Out, Jordan Peele's directorial debut. One of my favorite movies of last year. Totally surprised me. This is great social commentary in it, and it just really makes you shiver. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! The first 2 Ghostbusters movies, the first one's amazing, the second one was really disappointing, but hey, it's Ghostbusters! You gotta own it! 2014's Godzilla. This is a gorgeous film that Gareth Edwards directed. Yeah, Godzilla is only in it for 4 minutes, but I enjoy watching this movie. Gone Girl. Fantastic David Fincher film. Ben Affleck, Rosamund Pike. Whoa, she's great in this movie. Alfonso Cuarón's Gravity, one of the best visual effects I've seen in years, and a very overrated movie. I enjoy watching it from time to time. but I just don't get all the hype around it. My favorite movie of 2016, Hacksaw Ridge. Complete masterpiece, one of my favorite war movies. Mel Gibson's triumphant return to directing. He showed the Oscars what is up, and Andrew Garfield kills it in this movie. All of the Harry Potter movies. Speaking of Harry Potter, I will be reviewing all of them leading up to Fantastic Beasts 2. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Enjoyable, not great, but it has great special effects in it. Eddie Redmayne, he's likable in the film. One row done. Still have a lot more to go.
Just do it!
The Hateful Eight, another Tarantino movie. Really great dialogue in the film, especially Samuel L. Jackson, and the one scene of his big black dingus. Hell or High Water. What a phenomenal movie that came out last year. This is a movie that a lot of people did not see, and you need to see it because it has Jeff Bridges talking like Home Alone 1 and 2. You gotta have both of them because they're great Christmas movies. And this movie's just totally quotable. Buzz your girlfriend. Woof. Look what you did, you little jerk. How to Train Your Dragon 2. I don't have the first one yet. I will soon. How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2 are great animated films, really emotionally powerful. Another fantastic Nolan movie, Inception, great visual effects, a phenomenal score from Hans Zimmer, and another movie that really makes you think. The Incredible Hulk. This movie's okay. Not one of the best MCU movies. It's one of the more forgettable MCU movies that should be remembered, but Edward Norton is great. Now, I have a metal pack for Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is the one that I originally got, but I don't have the other ones. I got the entire collection right here. One of those movies does not exist. The other three are fantastic here. Glorious Bastards. Oh yeah, baby. Inside Out. Take her to the moon for me, Riley. Why does Bing Bong have to die in this movie? Inside Out, fantastic film, really emotionally powerful. Alright, we gotta go up into space and Nolan's Interstellar. Interstellar's a beautiful looking film, but God, it's way too long. The Iron Man trilogy. Iron Man 1 is the only great one. Iron Man 2, worst MCU movie. Iron Man 3, very controversial. Not a fan of this movie. Dun 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 dun. Jaws. What else needs to be said, guys?
Nothing.
The shell has spoken!
John Wick. Great action film right here and a great story. John Wick Chapter 2. Better action film. Some parts could have been fixed, but this is a total blast. Jumanji. Fantastic fantasy film. Robin Williams, rest in peace, you are a legend. Also, this is my favorite Steelbook. Look at that, guys. Jon Favreau's live-action Jungle Book, some of the best visual effects ever put to film right here. This is a total blast from start to finish. It did justice to Jungle Book. Jurassic Park, my favorite Spielberg movie, total nostalgia, and scary dinosaurs. Jurassic World, not a perfect movie, but it's totally fun. Kingsman: The Secret Service, what a total surprise this was. Matthew Vaughn knows how to direct spy action. Kingsman: The Golden Circle, disappointing movie, but fun action in it, and this is a great Steelbook. This might be one of my favorite Steelbooks. Kong Skull Island is a disappointing movie, but look at that. Could have been a better movie, though. Kubo and the Two Strings. This was a fantastic stop-motion animated film that came out in 2016. La La Land. What a beautiful film. Damien Chazelle knows how to direct music. And it's a gorgeous film from start to finish that some people found overrated, but I just really like this movie. Everything is awesome! The Lego Movie? Totally fun time. But the Lego Batman movie is where it's at. This is just a funny film from start to finish that treats the character of Batman in the perfect way. Mamma mia, The Lion King. This is my favorite animated movie of all time. Why are you doing a live action movie? Why? Lord of the Rings movies, Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and Return of the King. I don't have thoughts on all three of them because I haven't seen them yet. I will be watching all the Middle-earth movies leading up to Peter Jackson's newest film this year, Mortal Engines. Mad Max Fury Road. What a day! What a lovely day! Fantastic action film. This is how you do practical effects. The Magnificent Seven, total blast, and just has some of the best gun shootouts I've seen in a while. Manchester by the Sea, one of my favorite films of 2016. This is a total emotional wreck that just made me cry, man. Man of Steel, very controversial movie. I like this movie more each and every time I watch it. It's just totally epic. The Martian, totally funny movie and just totally dramatic as well. Matt Damon, I think this is his best performance to date. The Matrix, the first one. This is the only one worth owning. The other two suck. This movie is just classic action right here. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol and Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I don't own the first three yet, but I will watch all of them leading up to Mission Impossible 6. Moana, beautiful animated film that just has some great music in it. What can I say except you're welcome? Moonlight, very dark and depressing film from A24 that's just one of my favorite dramatic films from last year. A film that is totally not depressing is The Nice Guys, just a fantastic comedy that came out last year. Shane Black knows how to direct buddy cop movies. The name is Video Production News, a professional news gathering service. That is how it should be read, that is how it should be said. Nightcrawler, what else needs to be said? Another Jake Gyllenhaal movie, Nocturnal Animals, a great film. Patriots Day, a film that did total justice to the Boston Marathon bombing. Me coming from Boston, this movie made me impressed. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I don't own the other Pirates films yet, but this one, it's kinda okay. It's fun to watch at times, just not a perfect movie. The Polar Express, great Christmas movie, very emotionally powerful. Power Rangers, gorgeous steelbook, and this was a total blast. I expected nothing but shit from this movie, and it totally surprised me. I enjoyed it. Prometheus, you either love this movie or hate it. I didn't like this movie at all, to be honest. Really boring movie. Say what again? Say what again? Pulp Fiction, baby. It's a classic. Ratatouille, a Pixar film that I haven't watched in years. I have seen it, just need to rewatch it again because I'm curious to watch it again. Reservoir Dogs, Tarantino's first film, and this movie is just totally powerful. Some great dialogue in this film. The Revenant, this is one of the most beautiful films I've ever seen. Gorgeously shot, well directed by Alejandro Iñárritu, and Leonardo DiCaprio, the film that got him his first Oscar, and so well deserved. One of my favorite trilogies of all time, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes, Caesar Strawn. These are phenomenal movies right here, and it just really is totally epic. Andy Serkis is the GOAT. The Rocky collection, all the Rocky movies are watchable except for the fifth one. Creed might be my favorite Rocky movie. Ryan Coogler directed the shit out of this film. It's just really powerful to watch. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, total Christmas classic. Saving Private Ryan, this is a phenomenal movie and a great steelbook. The Shawshank Redemption, phenomenal movie, and Morgan Freeman's in it. Here's Johnny! The Shining, baby. Stanley Kubrick classic. Sicario. I'm shocked that the sequel, Soldado, is coming out this year, but Denis Villeneuve, one of his best films. The James Bond movies that I own. Skyfall, probably my favorite Bond movie. And Spectre. This movie's enjoyable. It's a good movie, but the other Bond movies are better. I don't own that box set yet, or Casino Royale, but I'm really looking forward to getting them. Second row done. We are now on to the last row, guys. Let's get going. Space Jam. Haven't seen this in forever, but I need to rewatch it. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 2 is the best one of the three. This one was disappointing, and Spider-Man 1 is totally cheesy and awesome. And Spider-Man Homecoming. Enjoyable movie, not great, just a fun time. Tom Holland might be my favorite Spider-Man. Split. This is a gorgeous steelbook and a total surprise from M. Night Shyamalan. Really looking forward to Glass coming out in 2019. The Star Wars movies, the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, The Force Awakens, and Rogue One. All the Star Wars movies, you gotta own them. Straight out of Compton! Fantastic biopic right here. F. Gary Gray did a great job directing this film. Stronger. Jake Gyllenhaal should get an Oscar nomination for this film, because this movie was very powerful. Yeah, I know I own Suicide Squad, but hey, I'm a comic book junkie, so Suicide Squad, not good.
You suck!
I'll be back. The Terminator. Hasta la vista, baby. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is one of my favorite action movies of all time. And The Terminator is just as good. These are classic action movies. Up next is Thor. Really epic movie. Kenneth Branagh did a good job directing this movie. And it's epic film. Thor The Dark World, a meh sequel. Looking forward to getting Thor Ragnarok when I think it comes out in February. My Heart Will Go On, and it's Titanic. Gorgeous Blu-ray right here. James Cameron can make you cry. I feel the need for Top Gun. Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3. Greatest animated trilogy ever, and just makes you cry, especially Toy Story 3. Wah! Toy Story 1's my favorite, then Toy Story 3, then Toy Story 2. Training Day, great Antoine Fuqua film, and a phenomenal Denzel Washington performance. Transformers, Age of Extinction. Why the fuck do I own this movie?
What the fuck are you doing?
I might get the other 3. Will not get the 5th one, because it fucking sucks! Watchmen, the director's cut. Zack Snyder, extremely underrated comic book movie. It's actually a graphic novel, excuse me, but this movie is just gritty as all hell. You give a calculator to a fucking retard, he'll try to turn the TV on with it. Whiplash, fantastic film. Damien Chazelle's first masterpiece. Wind River, very dark, depressing thriller. Jeremy Renner, his best performance, and Elizabeth Olsen as well. Taylor Sheridan, great directorial debut. The Witch, one of the most divisive films from last year. I still haven't seen it yet, but I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Quaaludes and Hookers, The Wolf of Wall Street, baby. Martin Scorsese, god damn, you can still direct. Oh, and I cannot forget about, Margot Robbie. Wonder Woman! Wonder Woman, the best DCEU movie, totally epic from start to finish. And Gal Gadot, can you please marry me?
In pieces, and all these little wires and...
All of the X-Men movies. X-Men, X2, X-Men United, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men First Class, The Wolverine, X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse, and Logan. Oh boy! All the X-Men movies. Yeah, this is the best X-Men movie by far. Hey, again, I'm a completionist. Sorry guys, I know you're gonna give me shit about it, but I don't care. Surprise! Logan again! Why do I own 2 copies of Logan? It's the Steelbook, man. Look how gorgeous it is. And finally, Zootopia. Ha! 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 You know what scene I'm talking about. That is my entire Blu-ray collection right there, baby. Whew! That took forever, but we got it done. There you have it, guys. That is my entire full Blu-ray collection as of 2018. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think of my Blu-rays, and also let me know some Blu-rays. Don't list off your entire collection. Come on, you don't have the time for that, but let me know some Blu-rays you have in your collection, your thoughts on this video overall. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. This isn't the only video I have coming out for you guys for my 1,000 subscribers special. I got 2 more videos coming out for you guys. One of them is a full impressions video of movie characters. I do impressions, and so I'm going to be doing all kinds of impressions in that video, as well as a 1,000 subscriber Q&A video. Once again, guys, if you have some Q&A questions you want to have for that video, leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you guys, as always, for watching this Blu-ray collection video, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!